Good afternoon, depending on where you are at in the world, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are on this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So when you come into this reading, make sure to give me a Fonzie either by double tapping your screen or just simply hitting a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section about how this general reading resonates with you. I'm not going by elements today. I'm just doing an overall general reading. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you know when I go live or when I post videos. And after it's done uploading and processing, you're more than welcome to share it with somebody who you feel resonate with it or maybe needs an uplifting message. I cancel and rebuke all copycats. I cancel and rebuke all dark subliminal thoughts. And I cancel and rebuke all emotional projections against me and my channel as I will it. Alright. So I know it sounds kind of weird that I have to say that, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, so we're gonna pull an angel message to start off with this reading. What does the angels want to bring the collective's attention today, April 27th, 2026? So April is the 4th month. 27 adds up to a 9. 4 plus 9 is a 13. Things are asked to be released. Do some inner work, do some inner healing by letting go of people, places, and situations that no longer vibrate with you. It's about going through that rebirth. You know, with every ending, there is a new beginning. At least that's what, you know, the angels say, and I believe as well. You add the 1 to the 13 with the energetic gear of the magician, having everything you need. And I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like the collective finally realizing they got everything they need within them. They don't need outside approval, outside advice, outside interference in their life. It's about trusting your gut. We have the magician year 1 to the 13, you get a 14. So in 4 adds up to a 5. So again, realizing that we got everything we need within ourselves. We don't need something, people, place, or situation outside of ourselves to be happy. You feel you're being asked to ground your energy today. Feel secure that you're protected in what you are building. So put your focus into what you want to build, what goal you want to reach. Have an attitude of gratitude for the lessons as well, because without the lessons, your soul wouldn't have been able to grow. So being grateful for everything, even the smallest little minute thing, sends a very powerful vibration out to the universe. As within, so without, we attract what we are. All right. So that leads me to the 5 energy. The 5 energy talk about changes. What needs to change? Is it welcome changed? Is it not welcome changed? All right. So it's all about changes. It's about overcoming whatever has broke us, right? It's about realizing what broke us and understanding the meaning of what broke us. Because listen, a light cannot shine through a wall. It can only shine through the cracks and crevices, or, you know, of what has broke us. And I feel like that's what you need to understand. All right, so angels, what does the collective need to know today? Please and thank you, angels. Give me a thumbs up, guys. And if you're a hater, thanks for the view. Appreciate it, because you're actually helping out this channel by stalking me. All right. So, romantic feelings. What you're feeling is real. And I do believe that came out yesterday. Free yourself. Take back control of your life. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this life fully. Just like I said, as within, so without. Clairaudience. Notice love and guidance inside your mind or from other people. So there could be something starting. All right. So I feel we got a lot of heart cards coming through here right off the bat. So you're being asked to address whatever emotion you are trying to control within yourself. Address it. And then after you do that, free yourself. Why? Because you are this unicorn. You are unique to your journey. You're also being asked to put up boundaries around yourself to protect you. Because why? Because you're attracting all the bugs. See how she's smelling them roses? You think bugs would attract to them roses? Yes, they are. So you're attracting everything to you, all the bugs. It's like I said, light at midnight, and then when you flick on the light, you got all kinds of bugs around that light. Some bugs are good, some bugs are bad, some bugs bite, right? Some bugs bite. From is the bugs that bite. And then take back your power from situations that you have attracted into your life by cutting cords, addressing them. Okay, because there could be something stirring, but you're definitely being guided. You could be even getting earrings here. You're being guided is what I see. You could be getting earrings. Maybe you're literally hearing things. Like, for instance, yesterday that song came through, A Brokenhearted Savior, which it came through again this morning. I was listening to it by Big Head God and the Monsters. So something about the monsters. Maybe you need to protect yourself from the monsters that are trying to control you, because you could have, monsters can very well, they play with your mind as well. They play with your ears. I've had necromancy done on me where my ears would just like literally hum and ring, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And then the necromancy was the spirit who come in and was calling me all kinds of names, calling me stupid, da 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 da. I know where it was coming from. You know what I mean? I didn't jump up and address it. I knew where it was coming from. So be aware that maybe you need to protect yourself if you're experiencing that. Because of the fact that you are unique, you're going to have them bugs that find you when your light turns on. So it is definitely about coming into union within thyself, your masculine and feminine energies. You can see this angel is drawing really close to you. You could literally be smelling flower essences, rose, honeysuckle. That's a sign that your spirit team is around you as well, and that they're protecting you. I also feel too, for somebody, you need to protect yourself from emotional projection. For some of you, because if you're that sensitive, if you're a very sensitive empath, you feel everything. And if you have a hater around you who is projecting emotions upon you, you're going to feel that too. And you're going to be like, why am I feeling this, right? Why am I feeling this way? Well, that's because you got somebody projecting upon you that you need to protect yourself from. See, you are that unicorn. You are unique. You were built unique. Your journey is unique. And you got that horn coming up out of the crown, out of his crown chakra. So it's like an antenna is coming up. Why am I feeling this? Right? What do I need to control? What do I need to play? What do I need to place around me? So you see this is a wooden fence. So you may need to get some Palo Santo to help purify your aura, to place that boundary. Because you could be attracting some negative emotions. So what you are feeling is real, and that's what Spirit wants you to know. What you are feeling is real, but you need to cut cords, take back your power from situations, but stay more in the present moment so that you can attract positive things, positive vibrations into your life. All right. So that is what I see in opening message. It's all about the heart space. It's all about, clearing out Anything in that emotional body in the heart space. Clairaudience talks about air. It talks about hearing things, communication. The heart chakra is the air chakra. All right. So what's the energy for the collective? I'm telling you, sixth chakra. This is Archangel Metatron. Look at that 4-0. Archangel Metatron rules the he rules the upper chakras, but this talks about the sixth chakra. So you definitely could have somebody watching you who is attracted to you as well. They see that you're unique. They see that you're the unicorn. You also could have a psychic or a spiritual connection with somebody here. A spiritual connection with another person that the angels are working behind the scenes on, trying to get them to explore, because I feel like they having a heart chakra activation and they're like, why all of a sudden am I thinking about this person? Why all of a sudden am I seeing them in my third eye? Why are they popping up in my thoughts, right? I feel a lot of us are completing profound cycles with the 27, bringing ourselves into that state of balance between our head and our heart. Which says, listen, with the 27, which is a 9, we have completed them hard cycles, them challenges. For our souls, both like the growing pains that our soul has to go through for the lessons. That's why I feel like you need to have an attitude of gratitude here. On the bottom of the deck, yes, you have some anxiety. So you're being asked to collective. There is no anxiety here. I feel like you have a happy family, or you have a soul family around you that's happy. We have 4-9-4. So 4 could be significant. The 18 adds up to a 9, which talks about completing them lessons. You have the goddess of the moon in through here, so you're definitely very intuitive, very psychic, very sensitive. You have Archangel Gabriel coming through here with the 5th chakra, some sort of communication coming through, and it's being illuminated. Somebody may want to call drama. Maybe this person holding a piece of your heart. This person, be aware if somebody wants to come your way, some sort of a love affair. I feel like too, you need to let go of control of your emotions, because the Angel of Strength card talks about control. You need to free yourself from, like, free your masculine. Allow your masculine to get in tune with his feminine side, which allows us to address the emotions that we are feeling. Explore them emotions that you're feeling in your heart space. The Strength card rules heart space. It rules drama. It rules childlike innocence. It rules love affairs. It rules your creativity. Yeah, somebody feeling all tied up in their heart space. Okay. So I do feel that, like, there isn't really no anxiety here. Like, that's what's happening. Somebody put that boundary up because they knew where the anxiety was coming from, where that projection was coming from. You have the 4-1-8. The 18 adds up to a 9. It's a different of a 9 than today, but regardless, it's still a 9 energy. With the 18, it talks about, you know, understanding your connection, understanding your uniqueness, understanding your abilities and how sensitive you are. That you're able to see something from a higher perspective with the 6th chakra. Your third eye is open. Whoever I'm talking to. All right, so crows. What are you warning the collective about today? What are you warning the collective about today? I feel like there's a mess. It didn't want to go together. Can I have one card, please, and thank you. What do you want to warn the collective about today? One card, please and thank you. Can I have one card, please and thank you, when you want to warn the collective about today? On the bottom of the deck, yeah. So, illusion. So you're definitely mirroring something to somebody. This card talks about this crow going in front of a store window, but you can see it looks like a mirror. And when he sees a reflection of himself in that mirror, he automatically wants to pick a fight. All right. So you do have somebody who's mimicking you, somebody who is mirroring something to you, maybe wanting to pick a fight. That may be why you have to protect your boundary to try to control what you're feeling, because I feel like this person is trying to send you anxiety. They're trying to just, you know, create an emotional storm around you. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you put that protective boundary around yourself, which is helping to crack this illusion of like somebody trying to project upon you just to pick that fight. Yeah, this talks about preparation. This talks about how the crows, we talk about this, I get this card a lot in my readings. See the fairy in the background, how fairies carry vehicles across the water, something about maybe traveling or your vehicle. Water represents our emotions, how we navigate our emotions. You can see the crows strategically place clams to when the cars back off of or go forward off of the ferry onto dry land, they break them clams open so that they can get the meat. So there could be some sort of a strategic plan happening behind the scenes with Archangel Michael coming up in the upright position. And then look at the angels on this card. He could literally be showing somebody something, which is helping to prepare both of you. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael as well, could be showing you something that is being mirrored either to another person or being mirrored to you, about how you attract people, places, and situations to you, and why perhaps you attract people, places, and situations to you. Somebody could be copycatting you. So definitely could be overstepping boundaries or trying to step on your toes by mocking you. Why? Because you left them behind and you went on towards your rights. And now they're in this upheaval. They're very upset. They're very angry and they want to pick a fight. All right, let's go ahead and pull some clarification here, starting with romantic feelings for the collective. Romantic feelings that are real and worth exploring. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you are definitely coming into sacred union within yourself. Yeah, we have the Strength card in reverse. The Strength card in reverse talks about somebody feels as though they're losing control, right? Somebody feels as though they are losing control. Why? Because their illusion is cracked. Because in reverse, it talks about lack of strength, lack of courage. Somebody may be losing control of a narrative. This also could be talking about, somebody who's very immature, somebody who's in this very childish age, somebody who maybe wants to come in and explore something with you, but you got to be aware because this also talks about love affairs. All right. So somebody may be exploring something in that solar plexus chakra when it comes to staying determined. When it comes to, like I said, staying determined to mock and overstep somebody's boundaries. Stepping on somebody's toes. Projecting anxiety. But I feel like you got a boundary up. You're not even feeling this. You're happy. Like you're in this happy energy. Okay, so we have the 8 energy day. Talks about connecting with that heart space. Exploring what is in that heart space, because strength also rules the heart space, the heart chakra. So you may be asked to explore in that heart space when it comes to controlling your emotions. Saying, you know what, you have the power to break through that barrier. Archangel Metatron is showing you that. He's showing you that. How to free yourself. Explore it. Empress. Telling you, Empress, there's Divine Feminine, and then we got the King of Wands coming through here with the Nine of Pentacles. So you definitely have somebody watching you, whoever you are. You have King of Wands here. This could be a flame, a twin flame. This also talks about coming into your sacred union, bringing that fiery flame of the masculine into the nice, sensitive, compassionate feminine, coming into that union, feeling confident, having the courage, right? This talks about something being thrown into the spotlight as well. But it talks about having the courage, right? Having the courage to understand everything that you've went through. How to tame that beast, right? And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're taming that beast by exploring what literally has a control over your emotions. Why do you keep attracting drama is what I'm getting here. Why do you keep attracting drama? As in, so without. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yep, there's the Tower card. The Tower card in reverse talks about making them changes. We got 2 major arcana. Making the changes. Letting go of the things you can't. I'm getting the serenity prayer here. Changing the things you can, letting go of the things you cannot change, and the wisdom to know the difference. I also feel like, too, whoever put this boundary up around themselves knew that this was coming. They knew that this projection was coming. So this talks about the tower has fallen, right? The tower has fallen. Everything has crumbled around a particular situation, a person, or something along them lines, depending on where you're at on your journey. The tower has wiped out, has knocked that old structure down. And you, after the dust settles, right? After the dust settles from this drama, you're able to see what is left of the original structure that you were building on. And you're gaining the understanding that you were building on was not strong anyways. It was not strong. It was built with quicksand. So now it's like you see it, right? You see through the illusion. You don't have anxiety no more. You don't have that anxiety. You left it go because the storm has already passed with that tower moment. Right? And you're happy. You're content. I'm sorry, there's people pulling the driveway out there, right? With the 5 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you know somebody was trying to win at all costs by playing a lot of mind games with you. right? Even possibly trying to ruin your reputation, causing you a lot of mental stress, causing you a lot of mental anxiety. You know, and then here you have this male individual over here who's got 3 of them swords. You've healed from the despair of third party situations, of being stabbed in the back. Somebody may be realizing why somebody separated. Yeah, but this was somebody who was trying to win at all costs. Knight of Pentacles. But somebody was blocked. They were stopped in their tracks. Right? And now the angels are coming in and lifting somebody up out of that apathy and freeing them from the control that these individuals were trying to use, trying to win a cost. Freeing, the angels are coming in and freeing somebody from the mental control that these 2 individuals are having some sort of a love affair, right? They were trying to win at all costs. I'm mimicking you, just trying to pick a fight. All right, attraction for the collective. Yeah, now somebody's sick. This landed right on my cell phone. Now somebody's sick. See how she's got that one sword? She's got clarity. You got the 2 swords over here. Clarity over maybe the 2 people, right? What was the 5? I don't have it on here. Look, I got the deck all mixed up. Yeah, somebody with now somebody's sick because of the decisions that they made. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you cut some cords. You did some cord cuttings. See how the roses, right? Attraction, you cut off them roses. The roses. See, what I feel like you did was you cut people off who did not value you, who did not appreciate you. And you, I feel like you felt the coldness. You felt the iciness of this person mimicking you. You felt it. And you got clarity over this. Why? Because Archangel Michael done stepped up in the house here. She's all in red, which tells me that these people were playing on your insecurities. We're talking about the roses coming through here. I don't know why, but there's a card deck that I have, and it's for the Akashic Records. And there's a card in there. It's called the War of the Roses, where there's 2 lines battling each other. I don't even know. Oh, yep. Look, the 7 of Pentacles and a Magician. So the 7 of Pentacles in reverse talks about they wanted to move forward with this plan. They really wanted to move forward with this plan. Look, Death card, 13. But something did not work. It's like they didn't want to let something go. Somebody did not want to let something end. Playing mind games. The Death card in reverse talks about Scorpio. 6, love affairs. Because the Strength card talks about love affairs. The Scorpio card talks about sex. I'm getting that broken-hearted savior song again. All right, Archangel Metatron, show me something. Show me what you want me to see. so I can tell the collective. What does the collective need to see? The Hermit. We got a 9 energy coming through here. 9 and a 4. So April 27th, 9 energy. We got, out of 4 cards, we got 3 major arcanas. This is very, very important. So you have the Hermit card coming through here. This talks about going through that darkness, going through that dark night of the soul, finding all the missing pieces of what has broke you and bringing them, like illuminating them and, you know, bringing them back into a state of wholeness. This talks about somebody who's a very wise old soul. This also talks about, you know, again, somebody who has psychic abilities, right? Illuminating something. Archangel Metatron is illuminating this Hermit card, right? Illuminating something, showing you something, showing you that everything that you have been through has prepared your soul. 4 to 9 is a 13. Everything that you have been through has prepared your soul. I feel like he's definitely showing you that you're a wise old soul. You've been in hermit mode. You haven't been isolated. You haven't been alienated. You haven't been rejected. You've been in hermit mode. You've been in solitude. You've been walking this journey in the dark so that you see why you attract people, places, and situations to you. What needs to be healed on a mental, emotional, and physical and spiritual level. Because the card talks about what needs to be healed within thyself, right? So that you could see things more clearly, what needs to be laid to rest. You can see she's laying there in this iciness. What needs to be laid to rest. Right? How to save yourself. You don't need somebody else to save you. Something is not working here. 3, 6, right? Somebody could have did something out of greed. Maybe somebody did not want to collaborate with another person because they didn't want to. I mean, somebody could have took advantage of somebody's generosity, right? And the key is to lay to rest what no longer serves you, what is controlling you. Because you definitely had somebody who was playing on your weaknesses. This person come in and learned everything they could about you, right? You know, and they took advantage of your generosity. And then they got mad because you didn't want to work with them and decided to backstab and betray you. That's that illusion. They want now that, and then what do they want to do? Pick a fight, right? Pick a fight. I feel like they picked a fight with the wrong person. Preparation, crows. What are you warning the collective about? What? Yeah, 3 of Cups. So this could be an extended family member as well. The 3 of Cups reverse talks about addiction. Somebody who has some sort of an addiction. Somebody who maybe has an extended family member who could have been working with somebody else, or maybe something along them lines, right? Playing a lot of mind games with somebody. 3 and a 4 is a 7. 7, 7, 7 is significant here. Clarify preparation in 3 of Cups, Hangman, and this landed on the 4 of Swords. So yeah, somebody definitely is seeing something from a different perspective. Absolutely. Because with the Hangman in reverse, this talks about going through some sort of an awakening. So somebody has went through the of the soul to awaken to seeing something from a different perspective. This very well could be a Pisces. With the hangman here, we have the 4-2-1. 4-1-2 could be significant, but a 4 and a 12, which is a 3, which adds up to a 7. 7-7-7 is very significant here. And that way and I do feel you're definitely awakening to why you attracted these people to you. Absolutely. You could have had 3 people coming up against you. A Virgo, a Pisces, and a Leo. What did I say about the 3 people? Queen of Cups. Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, this could be an ex-lover. Or this could be the third-party situation. The love affair. So the Queen of Wands is about in reverse. Somebody who's very manipulative. The Queen of Wands in reverse talks about somebody who likes to abuse their power. Somebody who, the Lovers often talks about a choice, right? Talks about a choice and following their heart. This person was casting illusions over 2 people who were meant to be together. She was manipulating a situation. Emotionally manipulating a situation. There's 4 people on this card. Plus, there's the 3 of Cups. So there could be somebody hiding behind the scenes here, throwing rocks, hiding the hands. This person could have come your way as a decoy, pretending like they cared about you, when all they cared about was trying to manipulate a situation. The Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who's very, very manipulative. Emotionally manipulative. Uses reverse psychology. Right? This person could have teamed up with one of your exes. You see, 4 people. I also feel too, you could have a divine counterpart that is going through awakening of exploring something in their heart space that they know needs to be healed. They could be awakening to seeing you, right? Seeing you, because there's definitely a light being illuminated here. Somebody could be seeing your heart light. Like maybe somebody's heart chakra is being activated and you got a divine counterpart who is seeing it. And you have some people who is trying to manipulate the situation to try to block it. Remember, an illusion, right? An illusion using magic, casting illusions, just trying to pick a fight. This is this Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups energy, trying to triangulate people. Clarify the 6th chakra and the Hermit card. Yep. Somebody feels entitled to something. They feel as though they're owed something. Maybe an apology even. But this 6 of Pentacles in reverse talks about, somebody who took advantage of somebody's generosity. And then somebody's seen it, right? They've seen it psychically. Could have seen it in their dreams. This person was taking advantage of their generosity and they were trying to control a narrative. And then this tower fell. And when the dust settled, somebody really seen something from a higher perspective, how somebody was heartless. Somebody was really trying to control a narrative. Somebody was really doing everything they could to, again, keep two people separated, try to control something. This is like taken to the extreme, right? Taking something to the extreme. Projection. Be aware of that. Be aware of people just wanting to come in and take advantage of you. Just to lay down with you. Sleep with you. Just, yep. That's kind of like what I'm feeling. I don't know why they keep taking me to that preparation card. So we're going to read it real quick. Okay, fairies and these smart birds have mastered the fairy schedule. The crows know when the boat turn and on which side of the road the cars will disembark. While the fairies crossing the sound, the birds harvest the clams from the nearby beach. They bring the clams over to the ferry, landing and strategically placing the clams just so that when the cars leave the boat, they run over the shells, breaking them apart. Broken-hearted saviors coming back through here, and leaving fresh clam meat for the picking. Preparation speaks to getting ready for something is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. You know that this is on the horizon, that somebody wants to come in and mock you just to fight. So, yeah, and that's what the crows are telling you this. This is a strategic plan. Get ready for something is on the horizon and plan for it accordingly. It's about getting all of your ducks in a row, or in this case, clams, so that you can achieve a more better outcome. So yeah, it's about getting all your ducks in a row. So you may have 3 people or 4 people who are doing this. But you need to understand something. This in reverse talks about somebody who has some sort of an addiction. So somebody who is addicted to having love affairs, somebody who's addicted to having third-party situations, somebody who's addicted to picking fights, right? Causing a lot of drama is what I feel. And yes, you are very aware of this. And you're very aware that this is going to be an opportunity to free yourself from whatever dark period that you've been in. Clarify the 3 of Cups in preparation. Look, I'm telling you, High Priestess, this is somebody who is working with other people. What is she addicted to? Magic. She is addicted to magic. She's addicted to abusing her psychic abilities. Working with other people, for people. Right? 4 people. Herself and 3 other people. You're being prepared and you're being warned, right? That these 4 people are preparing something behind the scenes. Why? Because they feel like you owe them something. One of them could be sick, having some health issues because of abusing their magic. This is the secret. This is also talking about that third-party situation, a love affair, right? The third-party person who likes to cause drama, right? Cause drama. This is a drama magnet who likes to stay in third-party situations. So you're becoming aware of this, right? You know that this tower is coming. This person's sick. They may have a mental illness. Free yourself, take back control of your life in the tower moment in reverse. You're being prepared for these changes. Yeah. This is going to complete a cycle. So, yeah, yep. And with the World card, we're talking about the World Wide Web as well. So they could be watching you online. They could be stalking your social media. If you have a YouTube platform, they could be stalking your YouTube platform. Yeah, look at this. 9 of Swords. Playing a lot of mind games. Causing you a lot of nightmares. Being sneaky. Being shady. Right? And I feel like they're mad because you're no longer appeasing by being over generous, right? This is somebody who took advantage of your generosity, and they only wanted to be around you when you had something to offer. When all you had to offer was love, then they decided to cause you a lot of mental games. They were sneaking, they were lying, they were being shady, right? You know, keeping you all in your head. Because they didn't want you to they didn't want to let you. They wanted to keep trigger. We have a lot of major arcanas coming through here. 999. So, yes, you are being prepared right now with the World card. You're being prepared. The next steps are being given to you. And while you're in a period of solitude, you are protecting yourself because you know that this person is projecting a lot of emotions upon you, a lot of subliminal thoughts. Like Kasha's got her hand on her head, right? Trying to cause chaos, mocking you, mimicking you, just wanting to pick a fight. That's all they wanted. And then, oh, I didn't mean mad, right? But what this person doesn't realize is that you do see something. You do see something from a higher perspective here. 69, right? 69. That's that I want a mistress for Christmas energy. All right, let's close this read. I'm telling you, transformation. Your rebirth is here, collective. Thank you, Archangel Zakiel, for supporting me transform through my past challenges, and that's exactly right. Holy Amethyst. Amethyst is about move beyond your current challenges and focus on what you desire, right? So this is past challenges that this individual has caused you by throwing the rock, hiding a hand. And then when you seen what they were doing, either in your dreams or through a psychic vision, they wanted to play the victim. Oh, I'm the victim. When the whole time they were creating drama, being immature, trying to control a narrative. They were jealous because of how you looked. Working with other people. Could be a coven. But the Amethyst talks about transmuting any toxicity on an emotional level. It talks about transmuting the toxic emotions that this person is projecting upon you. You have a powerful gift. If you want to know what a piece of amethyst looks like, this is a piece of amethyst. It's light amethyst. But there's different types of amethyst. There's a darker purple. There's a dreamy amethyst. And this is purple amethyst. Violet flame. Something about the color purple. So that you can trust your vibes. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming in from the heaven and the astral realms. Yeah, deep insights are coming in. Archangel Metatron is showing you something. Venus rules Taurus and Libra, the second house and the seventh house. The second house rules your finances, your possessions. The seventh house rules your partnerships. This person was doing a lot of work on your sacral chakra, siphoning off that sacral chakra so that they could manifest. This person's a copycat. Truth is being revealed. Yeah. Deep insights are coming. You need to definitely trust your intuition. This person was trying to block it. This person was trying to block your intuition. They were projecting a lot of negative emotions upon you. I'm talking projecting. Subliminal thoughts, negative subliminal thoughts, negative emotional projections. That's why I say this in the beginning of my video. I always say I cancel and rebuke it. Because I know this is coming. Nothing against you guys who support my channel, but there's haters out there who do not support me. This is one of them. So there is downloads coming in. Your transformation is here. We got the full moon in Scorpio that is coming Friday on Freya's day. So you definitely have this power, right? Because you're so unique. So unique. You are otherworldly, whoever I'm talking to. So in the past, you took your power back and did not allow this group of people to control your emotions, to trigger you, to control your thoughts. You transmuted it. Because the angels, look, Archangel Zachiel. Archangel Zachiel. He's coming in right off the bat. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. And that's exactly what this person was doing. They were sending you subliminal negative thoughts. And they were all illusions. Just to pick a fight. You could have been hearing your name. Yeah, this person was stepping on your toes. Because you left them behind. And they're not getting a piece of your pie. Because you're like, listen, I would rather go alone than be around fake people. And that's exactly what these 4 people were. They were fake friends. They were only there to get what they could get from you. And when you cut them off, they decided to cause you a lot of upheaval by overstepping their boundaries, stepping on your toes. And now a tower is coming in and exposing them. So, yes, you took that step back. You've seen something from a higher perspective about this person's angry motives that was trying to isolate you, alienate you, trying to sever your higher connection with your angels, causing you a lot of grief. But you put that boundary around you. And yes, it may have thrown you off guard at first, but then you realize where it was coming from. And you put up this resistance around you. And you said, you know what? I'm going to go through this storm. I know I'm gifted. I know I can trust my intuition. This is definitely somebody from your past. They did it for their own self-interest. They know you were a hard clam to break. This could have been somebody who tried to ruin your reputation. I didn't mean to make you mad. I was just playing. Look at the emotional storm trying to trigger you. I didn't mean to make you mad. I'm sorry, I just don't believe in aliens. Yep. But that caught your attention because you knew that they were under the influence of something, possibly an entity. This person wishes if they only had a brain, right? Playing a lot of mind games. Subliminal intrusive thoughts, nightmares. If I only had a brain. Trying to nitpick. To try to dominate something. But they couldn't. They couldn't throw you balance. They couldn't throw you off your wire. Right? And now there's a lot of grief. They're mad because you released them. And you decided to go your own way. They got a warning. They got a warning. Right? They got a warning to quit. Cards tell a story every day. Scarecrow. I love that. Reminds me of the Wizard of Oz. And now somebody could be sick. Could have brain issues. Maybe not seeing something clearly. Could be a past life individual. Somebody's child, love child, could be getting exposed from a love affair. Somebody could be finding out that a child that they have with a family is not theirs. Yeah, Archer Ragdoll. Thank you, Ragdoll, for surrounding my life with harmonious. Hey guys, that's what I see for you. That's your general message. Just transmute any negativity that you may feel that does not belong to you. Make sure you keep your boundaries uptight because you do have some people who are doing anything that they possibly can to steal your light here, right? Trying to steal your light. This is somebody who may have asked you if you're a healer for healing energy. 3, 6, 9 is significant here. You have the key within you. You know what to do to move beyond this illusion. My cat's meowing. To free yourself. To move beyond it. And that's to take this piece of amethyst, carry it on you, or program it to release, put a boundary around you, and anything that comes through to transmute it into positive energy so that you can trust your intuition. Look how she's got her hands on her temples. This person thought they were better than you. They really, really, really abused their power because they felt like you owed them something, or they owed you something. This is somebody I feel who wanted, with the 3, 6, 9, it's like they wanted to swap keys with you. They want to take your destiny while you took care of their karma. This person could have used sex magic as well. Alright, that's what I got for you guys. Thank you. Thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll talk to you later.